It's not every day that Google shakes up its Pixel A series, but the Pixel 9a is here. And honestly, it's just a whole new vibe. Gone is the old budget Pixel formula, because this time Google has gone all in, and it shows. It's been a full month with the Pixel 9a in my pocket, and I think I finally get what Google was aiming for this year. This isn't just another budget Pixel. It's a phone that borrows a ton from its flagship siblings, but at a price that's way more accessible. So how does it actually hold up after 30 days of real-world use? Let's break down the good, the not so good, and everything in between. Let's start with the design, because honestly, I did not expect to like it this much. The Pixel 9a looks and feels so much like the regular Pixel 9. It's kind of wild, right? The compact size is a breath of fresh air, and finally, a phone that's easy to use one-handed and does not feel like a brick after an hour of scrolling. I've been trying the Iris variant, and the color just pops. It's bright, saturated, and has way more personality than most phones at this price. And yes, the back is just plastic, but after a month, I genuinely stopped noticing. The aluminum frame is solid and gives the whole device a really sturdy premium feel. One thing I do miss is that iconic Pixel visor, because it's just a flat back now. It's minimalistic, which I appreciate, but it does feel like it's missing a bit of that classic Pixel identity. And then there's the bezels. They're thick, no denying it. But honestly, after a week, they faded into the background, and all those bezel gate complaints, overblown if you ask me. The 6.1-inch OLED panel is easily one of the best you'll find in a mid-range phone. 120Hz refresh rate means everything feels super smooth, and the colors are vibrant with deep blacks. Outdoors, the brightness holds up even in harsh sunlight. Watching Netflix, YouTube, or just doom scrolling X all looks great. The device supports HDR, and Wildvine L1 is covered, so no worries there. And the in-display fingerprint sensor, finally fast and reliable. No more missed unlocks or awkward finger gymnastics. Let's talk about performance. Google put the same Tensor G4 chip from the flagship Pixel 9 and 9 Pro into the 9a, and it shows. Apps launch quickly, multitasking is smooth, and animations are buttery. Even after a month, there's no sign of lag, and the phone rarely gets warm even with heavy use. Gaming is solid too. We tried COD Mobile, BGMI at high settings, even Genshin Impact on medium, and no sweats whatsoever. And that 120Hz display just makes everything feels faster. I consistently ended my days with 20 to 30% battery left, even with heavy use, which includes GPS, streaming, and social media. That is the most important task of my life. On lighter days, I could easily stretch it to a day and a half. Wireless charging is slow, but honestly, I barely needed it. No more battery anxiety, and that's a huge win for a phone in this price range. Now let's talk about the AI stuff, because Google's Gemini suite is everywhere in this phone. Circle to search is genuinely useful. I found myself using it almost every day, especially for quick lookups while scrolling. Gemini Advanced is surprisingly handy for drafting messages, summarizing articles, or even brainstorming ideas on the fly. And those AI photo editing tools, Magic Editor and Magic Eraser, are actually fun and useful for quick edits. I wouldn't call AI the main reason to buy this phone yet, but it's clear that Google is ahead of the curve, and it's nice to have these tools without paying for flagship prices. This is where the Pixel 9a punches way above its weight. The 48-megapixel main camera delivers classic pixel shots, sharp details, rich colors, and that signature moody contrast. Daylight, indoors, low light. The results are seriously close to what you get from the flagship Pixel 9. 13-megapixel selfies are great too, with natural skin tones and a slightly wider field of view, which is awesome for group shots or travel pics. Portrait mode is good too, but not perfect because sometimes hair and edges get a little messy. The ultra-wide angle lens works great, but softens the details as you zoom in. And Google, if you're watching this, it needs to be fixed. Video is solid, especially in 4K, though it can look a bit too sharpened at times. But for a phone that's under 50K, the camera setup is almost unbeatable. So after a full month, the Pixel 9a is easily one of the best value phones you can buy right now. You're getting flagship level performance, a gorgeous smooth display, reliable battery life, Google's latest AI features, cameras that seriously impress, and 7 years of software updates. Honestly, the user experience is so close to the flagship Pixel 9 that I barely notice the differences. And this thing is 25,000 rupees cheaper. But what's even more exciting? The new Google I/O features that Google just announced for Pixel devices. Gemini Nano upgrades, smarter AI that understands both text and images, plus scam call alerts. Gemini Live, live camera sharing with Gemini for instant help, like recipe suggestions for your kitchen. AI mode in search, chat-like search, deep research, and live camera search for real-time info. AI shopping, virtual try-ons and smart price tracking. Project Astra, a multi-modal assistant that combines voice and visuals for next-level help. Material U 3.0 and Android 16. More customizations, smoother animations, and better accessibility. We can't wait to test all these new features as they hit the Pixel 9a. So, if you want a phone that's already great and about to get even smarter, this is it. Drop your questions below and don't forget to subscribe for all our upcoming hands-on tests.